Catechism questions for our older kids focus on the sacrament of holy orders, right? Holy orders essentially is the sacrament through which Jesus continues leading his church, right? It's a sacrament of leadership of Jesus' own public authority within his church through the Pope, the bishops, the priests, and the deacons. Right? Those are the we added the Pope in there, right? Bishops, priests, and deacons. Those are the three orders, three degrees, if you will, of the sacrament of holy orders, which is why it's plural with an S at the end. It's not holy order. There's more than one order of holy orders, right? A lot of interesting questions in here. One of the ones that is most pressingly on your mind, probably, and will be answered in here, is why is it only men who can be ordained deacons, priests, and bishops? Short answer is because that's what Jesus did, and the church feels like we can't change his precedent that he set. You can make plenty of arguments that, in Jesus' day, men were the only ones in authority, and those are all valid points, but it still doesn't change the fact that Jesus only ordained men, and the church feels like she can't change that precedent. However, you parents, moms, and dads, it is official church teaching that you are the priests of your household. Your house is a domestic church, and you are the priests of the household. Is it fundamentally different from ordained priests, right? We don't celebrate sacraments in our homes, right? But I'm a parent as well, right? I am a priest of my household. I lead my family religiously, right? I offer sacrifices for my family, and I offer up my family's sacrifices. My little ones don't have the presence of mind to offer up their daily sufferings for anything, so I offer that on their behalf. I bless my children every day. We lead prayers in the home, my wife and I, right? So we can be spiritual priests of our households, and that's not just spiritual priest isn't like a throwaway. That's a real thing, right? You are the religious leaders of your household. You are priests of the household. In a fundamentally different way than what an ordained priest does, right? So deacons, priests, and bishops, what do? They celebrate the sacraments for us primarily, right? And secondarily, they provide that visible, authoritative leadership for the church. Why did Jesus choose to let fallible human beings who frankly mess up all the time be his authoritative representatives on earth? I have no idea. He could have done it any other way. But what we can't deny is that this is what he chose. This is the way that Jesus wanted to set up his church. And so we have to trust that he's working through us in our homes as parents, and through our children in our homes, but also through our religious leaders in the church, even when we disagree with them. We've got to trust that somehow God is still working through them. And they're not all, they don't all do bad things, horrible things. There have been great religious leaders in our church. There are great religious leaders in our church today. And hopefully you're being great religious leaders in your home as well.